Dear Libra, something is being prepared in silence. Can you feel it? Lately, you may have found your heart wavering, as if an invisible scale is tipping to one side. For no clear reason, your chest feels restless, and your intuition keeps knocking, signaling that an important truth is about to be revealed. And you know what? That restlessness is not random. It is the universe whispering to you. A betrayal is being set in motion, and this is something you need to know right now. Libra, you were born under the guidance of Venus, the planet of love, harmony, and beauty. That is why you are so sensitive to shifts in relationships. You easily pick up on unspoken silences, evasive glances, subtle signals that others overlook. You always try to keep everything balanced, to maintain peace, to paint life into something beautiful and harmonious. But sometimes, that effort makes you ignore your own intuition. And this time, the universe wants you to pause, to listen more closely. Because behind that silence lies a truth you need to see. What is about to happen is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to awaken you. To show you that not everyone deserves the sacrifices and love you so freely give. And this truth, no matter how hard it may be to accept, is also the gift that will guide you back to your true balance, where you no longer live just to please others, but to keep fairness alive in your own heart. If you feel this message touching your soul, leave a comment with the words, "I am ready for my destiny," to affirm that you are prepared to step beyond the veil and embrace what the universe is sending you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next chapters will help you understand more deeply the destiny messages written just for Libra. So, allow yourself to take a deep breath. Brew a warm cup of tea or coffee, sit down, and open your heart. Because from this moment, we will walk together into the story the universe has been quietly writing for you all along. Part 1. Silent Intuition and the Libra Scale. Dear Libra, perhaps you've felt this more than once. Everything around you seems peaceful, yet inside you, there's an uneasy bell ringing. You can't explain it clearly. You don't have concrete evidence, but your intuition tells you something is about to happen. It feels as if the invisible scale within your heart suddenly tilts, leaving you unsteady, unsure of your footing. And the truth is, you're right. This isn't baseless worry. It's your soul vibrating just before the truth comes to light. Born under the guidance of Venus, Libra, you carry an extraordinary sensitivity to relationships. This energy makes you quick to notice strange silences, fleeting glances full of meaning, or even the smallest changes in how someone treats you. Others may overlook these things, but not you. Your soul is like a delicate instrument, picking up every vibration from the world around you. And sometimes this becomes a burden, because you see the imbalance long before anyone else realizes it. Libra, you always long for peace. In any conversation, you often choose to listen, to yield, to keep the atmosphere harmonious. You're willing to hold back your true opinions just to avoid conflict. And many times, you've stayed silent even when you knew someone wasn't being fair to you, simply because you feared speaking out would shatter everything. Yet what you may not realize is that when you constantly allow the scale to tip toward others, you gradually lose balance in your own heart. The universe sees it all. It knows how hard you've tried, how much you've sacrificed, how many times you've put others before your own needs. And that is why this betrayal has been arranged not to hurt you further, but to awaken you. It is a warning whisper, enough. It's time to set the scales right again. This betrayal is a mirror reflecting back to you. Have you loved yourself enough? Or have you only been chasing the comfort of keeping others happy? Astrology now shows that as Venus squares Pluto, This energy shines like a beam of light onto hidden truths. In relationships, this is the moment you'll see the unfairness clearly, the dishonest words, the gaps that have been covered with a veneer of harmony. The universe uses this alignment to remind you that true balance never comes from endless sacrifice. It can only exist when both sides place their weight fairly on the scale. Dear Libra, you were not born to silently carry the burden of peace. You were born to radiate fairness and true love, something that begins within you. And this betrayal, if you are brave enough to face it, will become the catalyst for your new journey. A journey where you learn to keep the scales in your heart steady, instead of letting them be tipped by others' emotions or demands. Ask yourself, how many times have you felt exhausted from always being the peacemaker? How many times have you felt yourself disappear in a relationship just to keep others happy? How many times have you ignored your intuition, only to later admit it had been right all along? This is the moment you must answer these questions honestly. Libra, betrayal may break your heart, but it is like the sculptor's chisel cutting away what's unnecessary to reveal the pure beauty within. Do not fear it. Embrace it as a message from the universe, reminding you that you deserve relationships built on fairness, where your heart is cherished and heard. If these words touch the deepest part of you, know this is not by chance. This is confirmation that your soul is ready for the next step. And if you truly see yourself in this message, leave a comment. I am ready for balance, to affirm that you are ready to reclaim true balance for yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next parts will take you even deeper into the journey the universe has designed just for Libra. So right now, take a deep breath, set down every burden, brew yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, and sit in stillness. Open your heart and listen, because this is only the beginning. This journey still holds many secrets, many messages waiting for you to uncover, all written to lead you back to yourself. Part 2. The Soulmate and the Mirror of the Soul. Dear Libra, sometimes you may believe that love or a deep relationship will take away the fragile balance you've worked so hard to preserve. You fear that letting someone in too close means trading peace for hidden storms and invisible battles. But the one the universe is sending you this time is different. They are not coming to take away your balance, but to serve as a mirror, reflecting the truth you've long avoided. When they appear, you will know immediately. No need for many words, no long tests of time, because the feeling is unlike any attraction you've ever experienced. It is not just a glance that stirs you, not just a phrase that makes your heart flutter. It feels like an electric current awakening your soul, flowing through every cell, making you feel as though you've awakened from a long sleep. You will recognize that this is not a random encounter, it was written before you were even born. In astrology, this moment is often called a soul contract, a sacred agreement between two souls who chose to meet at the right time, in the right circumstances, to ignite a new leap in both of their journeys. For Libra, this contract is not about continuing to play the role of the pleaser or the peacekeeper, but about learning to live truly as yourself. With them, you don't have to try to balance everything around you. You just have to be you. And that is enough. What makes this connection unique is that they too carry their own light. They are not coming to lean on your light, not arriving to demand more sacrifice. Instead, they bring with them a strong, independent radiance. And when these two lights meet, they do not cancel one another, they amplify. This resonance creates a force so powerful that it can transform not only the two of you, but also those around you. That is when love transcends personal boundaries and becomes a wave of energy that ripples outward. Libra, remember that you embody the scales, always seeking fairness and harmony. But true harmony never comes from constant self-denial or shrinking yourself to please others. Harmony only happens when you meet someone who doesn't ask you to be less, who doesn't fear depth, who doesn't turn away from your shadows. They are coming to look straight at what you once tried to hide, and instead of walking away, they will smile and say, "I see you, and I'm staying." This is the difference. This time, you won't have to chase after peace or endlessly adjust yourself to fit someone else, because they are not here to disrupt your balance. They are here to hold it with you. And when you realize that, your heart will feel free. You will no longer fear letting your light shine, because you know someone is standing beside you, not just watching, but shining with you. Astrology now shows that as Venus, Libra's ruling planet, forms a trine with Saturn, it signals the arrival of a destined connection. Stable, serious, and enduring. Saturn does not allow shallow relationships to last. It clears the way only for what is real, where both souls learn to grow. This is a clear sign that the person you're about to meet is not here to pass by, but to walk with you. Dear Libra, are you ready to let someone step in, to see your true essence, both your brilliance and your vulnerability without fear? Are you willing to set down the role of the peacekeeper and, for once, live fully as yourself? Because the universe is preparing you for such a meeting. And when it comes, every piece will fit, every doubt will dissolve, leaving only one truth. You have found your soul's mirror. If your heart trembles hearing these words, that is the sign you are ready. Leave a comment saying, "I am ready," so the universe knows your heart is open for this sacred encounter. And don't forget to subscribe, because your journey with this soulmate is only beginning. There are many deeper messages still waiting for you to uncover. Part 3. Timing and the Meeting Point. Libra's Soul Map. Dear Libra, if in the previous parts we spoke about intuition and the universe's preparation, now it is time to go deeper. When will this meeting happen, and how? This is not a random event, nor a game of chance. For you, the Zodiac sign, represented by the scales, the timing, and the way your destined one steps into your life, are arranged with absolute precision. The universe is never early or late. Every encounter happens at the right time, in the right place. And to understand more clearly, let's divide Libra's journey into 3 energy groups, because each carries its own frequency, and the destined meeting will arrive in the way that best aligns with that frequency. Early Libra, September 23, October 2. If you were born in the early days of the season, you carry the purest Libra energy, loving fairness, intuitive, and always yearning for a relationship of equal balance. Your destined one is most likely to appear through work, partnerships, or collaboration. It may be a new project, an unexpected colleague, or a situation requiring you to team up with someone to solve a challenge. At first, you may only see them in a professional light, but the more you interact, the more you'll notice how strangely your energies align. They don't just complement you in work, they bring a rare balance to your inner world. That is when you realize the universe has arranged for work to be the bridge of souls. Mid Libra, October 3, October 12. If you belong to the mid-season group, your energy is often open, outgoing, and socially magnetic. Your destined one will come through community, events, or your circle of friends. It may be at a party, a group gathering, or even just a casual coffee meetup. In that space, among dozens of eyes, It will only be theirs that makes you pause. And you'll feel the connection is different. It's not loud, not rushed, but it pulls you strongly, like an invisible thread drawing you closer. In the midst of the crowd's noise, you'll realize you've finally found stillness, a true balance point. Late Libra. October 13. October 22. For you, those born at the end of the season, Libra energy is blended with Cancer's emotional depth and Scorpio's intensity nearby. This makes you both romantic and sensitive, yet also passionate and powerful. Your destined one will appear in the most unexpected, ordinary situations. It might be on a train ride, in a small cafe you often visit, or even through a simple chance encounter on the street. Yet that moment will carve deeper into your memory than any meeting you've had before. It will feel as though you are not just meeting a stranger, but reuniting with a part of your soul that has been missing for a long time. The common thread across all three Libra groups is this. No matter if they arrive through work, at a social event, or in a random everyday moment, you will share the same realization. At last, I've found the true scale of my life. A state of balance that doesn't need to be forced because it flows naturally from the presence of both souls. Astrology shows that when Venus aligns with Jupiter, this is the moment you attract kindred spirits more than ever. This arrangement is not only about bringing a relationship, but also about teaching you to trust your intuition and the guidance of the universe. Dear Libra, which group do you belong to among these three? Leave a comment with your birth date so the universe knows you are ready for this destined encounter. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next message will surprise you even more, opening the door to possibilities you never thought could be real. Part 4. The Quantum Leap and Healing. Dear Libra, there is one truth you must remember. The betrayals in your life, especially the one now being quietly arranged, are not meant to destroy you. They come as a sacred touch, forcing you to look back at yourself and recognize your true worth, the very worth you may have overlooked while trying to keep peace for others. The universe never allows an event to happen randomly. Everything is part of a greater plan, and this plan is leading you to a leap beyond ordinary understanding, a quantum leap. You know, in the past, Libra often had the tendency to yield, to put others before yourself. You loved with your whole heart, but in doing so, you often silenced your inner voice. Many times, you let the scales tip away from your side just to make others comfortable, even when it weighed heavily on you. And in such relationships, you often became the bearer rather than the companion. But the soulmate the universe is bringing this time will be different. They are not here to control, not here to impose, and certainly not here to make you shrink. They come as a mirror, reflecting the strength you already have, reminding you that you were never as weak as you thought. The lesson you are meant to learn from this encounter is simple yet profound. True love never confines you. It expands you. Love does not ask you to clip your wings to keep someone by your side. True love is when you can soar high, express yourself freely, and still have a steady foundation supporting you. With them, you will learn to turn emotional storms into winds that lift you higher rather than pull you under. You will understand that strong emotions are not weakness, but proof of a heart that is alive, burning, and unafraid to love. Astrologically, this is the phase where Venus, your ruling planet, forms a trine with Neptune. This is one of the most healing aspects. It opens the door for you to see love differently, not as something that binds or controls, but as a soul-level love where both rise in frequency together. Betrayal, if it occurs, is not an ending, but a catalyst for you to shift into a new vibration, where you only keep connections that are truly aligned. Libra, look back at your old wounds. How many times did you feel abandoned? How many times did you think, if I just give more, things will be better? And yet in the end, you still felt let down, still hurt. In truth, those experiences did not come to prove you were unworthy. They came to prepare you for this very moment, the moment you are mature enough to realize heartbreak is part of healing. This is the lesson the universe wants to give you. Do not see betrayal or heartbreak as an ending, but as the doorway to your quantum leap. Only when the scales tip completely can you summon the strength to place them back into true balance. Only when a relationship breaks can you see clearly the difference between true love and mere compromise. And once you cross this threshold, you will never again settle for half-hearted connections. Dear Libra, do you see it now? The silence you feel, the unease you've been experiencing, they are not meaningless. They are signals that you are about to step into a new chapter, one where you are healed, expanded, and free to live in your true essence, balanced and loving. The destined one is not coming to complete you, because you were already whole. They are coming to shine with you, to remind you that you were never small. And if you've experienced heartbreak, if you are still carrying wounds that have yet to heal, believe this: the universe has heard your sighs. Take this message as confirmation that you are ready for real healing. If you feel these words touching your heart, leave a comment. I am ready to heal, so the universe knows you are ready to open the new door. And don't forget to subscribe, because many more sacred messages are waiting for you on this journey. Part 5. Destiny Opens. The universe's final message. Dear Libra, there are moments in life that don't just mark a small turning point, but transform your entire journey. This destined encounter is one of those moments. It is not simply the arrival of a person, it is the opening of a cosmic door, where your whole being will step into a completely new chapter of life. From that moment on, you will feel something shift in your very breath, in your heartbeat, in how you see the world. You will find yourself more confident, more balanced, no longer living halfway as you once did. In the past, you may have accepted vagueness, half-hearted relationships, or the role of peacemaker, just to keep things calm. But after this encounter, you will no longer have the patience to remain where you don't truly belong. You will choose yourself clearly, and that choice will become the source of strength that allows you to live fully. As your energy changes, so will the relationships around you. Artificial connections, people who stay only for benefit or appearances, they will naturally fall away. But don't be afraid, because the universe always knows how to replace them with those who are truly worthy. You'll realize that instead of forcing yourself to maintain harmony with everyone, you only need to be with those who truly see you and value you. And these are the relationships that will become the foundation for you to feel loved, balanced, and free to be yourself. Not only love, but also your career, finances, and life aspirations will shift into a new orbit. When you live authentically, you attract opportunities that align with the frequency of your soul. Career doors may suddenly open, and you'll be recognized not only for your talents, but for the honesty and energy you bring. Finances will also improve, because once you stop investing in what is shallow, you begin to build on solid ground. Most importantly, your passion for life will reawaken. You will no longer live just to keep others balanced, but to create true balance within your own life. Libra, remember this. This encounter is not just about love. It is a cosmic doorway, opening so you can enter an entirely new life chapter. There, you no longer have to hide your light, no longer have to shrink yourself to fit someone else. You are free, creative, and loved in the most complete way. And from that moment, you will understand that all the pain you once carried was only preparing you to be strong and mature enough for this very moment. Astrology shows this event is tied to Venus, your ruling planet, forming a trine with Jupiter and Uranus. This is a clear sign of expansion, renewal, and breakthrough. Everything happens as if the universe itself is unlocking a door you've been waiting far too long to step through. And once you cross it, you'll see the picture of your life complete at last, every piece fitting together, every empty space filled. Libra, you have been prepared for this moment for a long time. Believe that you are worthy of everything that's coming. This is the justice the universe is returning to you, after all the times you placed others above yourself. So if you are listening to these words with a trembling heart, leave a comment. I am ready for my destiny, to affirm that you are prepared. And don't forget to subscribe, because this journey is only beginning. The next messages will continue to light your path, reminding you that you have never been alone on this journey. I will see you again in the next messages, where the universe is still waiting to whisper in your ear. You were born to shine, to love, and to live an extraordinary life. Dear Libra, after walking through this journey, you can now see one truth clearly. The universe has never wanted you to live halfway, or just keep the peace for others. Every event, even the silent betrayal, has been the universe's way of reminding you to return to your true balance. The most important lesson you can apply right now is this. Dare to place yourself on the scales. Know how to say no when necessary, and value your own worth before offering it to anyone else. Never forget that true love does not shrink you, it expands you. A relationship, an opportunity, a path is only worthy if it allows you to shine, if it brings balance instead of taking it away. And from this moment on, you can apply this truth in every small decision. Choose connections that nourish you. Choose work that makes you feel alive. Choose a path that brings peace instead of pressure. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment. I am ready for my destiny. So the universe knows you are ready. Be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next messages, because your journey with the universe's signs is only just beginning. Libra, you have been prepared for this moment for a very long time. Now trust this. Your destiny is opening, and you are worthy of all the best that is coming your way. See you again in the next messages.